Have you ever paused to consider the sheer number of times you blink in a single day? It's an almost unconscious action, a subtle flutter of the eyelids that we rarely give a second thought to. But what if you simply stopped blinking? What if that automatic response, that tiny repetitive movement just ceased to be? Imagine your eyelids frozen, locked in place, denying your eyes their constant, gentle protection. Think of the delicate surface of your eye, normally shielded and refreshed multiple times a minute. This tiny, unnoticed action, this seemingly insignificant movement, is a vital guardian, a crucial defense mechanism for our sight. It's the unsung hero of clear vision. Without blinking, without that essential lubrication, the world's vibrant clarity would quickly fade, replaced by a blurry, uncomfortable haze. The sharpness of detail would diminish, colors would lose their vibrancy, our eyes exposed to dust, constantly bombarded by microscopic particles in the air. Microbes, those ubiquitous tiny organisms, and drying winds, sucking away precious moisture, would be left defenseless, completely vulnerable to the elements. Each blink is like a windscreen wiper on a car, clearing debris, sweeping away irritants that threaten to scratch and damage the delicate surface, and spreading a vital tear film, a thin layer of moisture for comfort and clear vision. This tear film is essential for maintaining the health and function of the eye. Ceasing to blink leaves our eyes vulnerable, stripping away their natural defenses, and the consequences unfold rapidly, leading to a cascade of negative effects. It's not just discomfort, the gritty, burning sensation of dry eyes. Our very connection to the visual world is threatened, jeopardizing our ability to perceive and interact with our surroundings. The humble blink, so easily dismissed as an insignificant reflex, is about to reveal its true importance, its profound impact on our daily lives. Let's peel back the layers of this seemingly simple action and see what happens, step by step, as we explore the consequences if blinking stops entirely, if this essential function is suddenly removed. What starts as a simple omission, a mere absence of a blink, quickly becomes a battle for the health of our eyes, a struggle to maintain clear vision and protect against the harsh realities of the world around us. Blinking. It's something we all do, countless times a day, often without even realizing it. But have you ever stopped to consider just how remarkable this simple action truly is? Is a marvel of biology. It's a complex interplay of muscles, nerves, and specialized fluids, all working in perfect harmony to keep our vision clear and our eyes healthy. Most of us blink 15 to 20 times a minute, which translates to roughly once every 3 to 4 seconds. This frequency can vary depending on what we're doing and the environment we're in. Thousands of times a day. Over the course of a lifetime, that adds up to hundreds of millions of blinks. Each blink lasts just a fraction of a second, typically between 100 and 400 milliseconds. It's an incredibly quick movement, easily overlooked. But in that instant, a lot is happening. A fresh layer of tears sweeps across the cornea, the clear front surface of the eye. This is the primary function of blinking, to keep the cornea moist and protected. This tear film isn't just water, it's a complex mix of oils, water, and mucus. Each component plays a vital role in maintaining the health and clarity of our vision. It keeps the cornea smooth and clear by washing away dust and debris that can accumulate throughout the day, essential for sharp vision. Without a healthy tear film, our vision would be blurry and uncomfortable. The tear film also delivers oxygen and nutrients, since the cornea has no blood vessels. It relies entirely on the tear film for its nourishment. Natural antibiotics in the tears, such as lysozyme, help fight off infection. This is a crucial defense mechanism, protecting our eyes from harmful microorganisms. The muscles behind blinking are fast and resilient, capable of performing this action repeatedly throughout our lives without tiring. Operating mostly without conscious thought. It's a subconscious process, controlled by the brainstem. We can blink voluntarily, but the urge to blink is a powerful, automatic reminder to care for our eyes. It's a signal that our eyes need lubrication and protection. Blinking even gives our brains a split-second rest, a brief interruption in visual input, helping us refocus. This momentary pause allows our brains to process information and prepare for the next visual input. Our blink rate drops when we stare at screens because we're concentrating and less aware of our body's signals, which is why our eyes feel dry after long periods of focus. Making a conscious effort to blink more often can help alleviate this dryness. This simple reflex is both a physical and mental reset. It's a quick and easy way to refresh our eyes and our minds. Without it, our eyes and our minds would quickly suffer. So, the next time you blink, take a moment to appreciate this incredible feat of biology. The moment you consciously decide to stop blinking, to override that natural, almost involuntary action, nothing seems immediately wrong. At first glance, everything appears normal. Your vision is clear, your eyes feel lubricated, and there's no immediate sign of the discomfort that's about to unfold. For a few precious seconds, your eyes still benefit from the protective layer provided by the last blink. That thin film of tears is working hard, keeping the cornea moist and comfortable. But as half a minute relentlessly passes, each tick of the clock a reminder of the dwindling moisture, the delicate cornea now exposed and vulnerable, starts to dry out, its smooth surface becoming increasingly parched. The tear film, that essential shield against the environment, rapidly evaporates, leaving the surface of your eye exposed to the harsh reality of the air. And you begin to feel a gritty sensation, an unwelcome texture that wasn't there before, like a tiny speck of dust has invaded your eye, causing friction and discomfort with every movement. The primal urge to blink grows stronger with each passing second, an insistent signal from your body that something is amiss, a desperate reflex begging for the sweet soothing relief that only a blink can provide. Mild stinging sensations begin to surface, and a subtle warmth starts to set in, a sign of inflammation as your eye struggles to maintain its delicate balance. As the increasingly irritated cornea sends out distress signals, alerting your nervous system to the growing problem. Surprisingly, vision remains relatively clear at least for now, but the initial comfort you felt has quickly begun to fade, replaced by a growing sense of unease and irritation. If you stubbornly resist the overwhelming urge to blink, continuing to fight your body's natural defenses, the sensation of dryness intensifies exponentially, becoming almost unbearable. Paradoxically, your eyes may even start to water, a desperate attempt to compensate for the lack of lubrication, but without the sweeping action of a blink to properly distribute them, the tears simply pool ineffectively, unable to spread evenly across the surface of the eye and alleviate the dryness. The eye's first desperate attempt to self-moisturize ultimately fails, highlighting the crucial role of blinking in maintaining eye health. The level of discomfort escalates rapidly, transitioning from a mild annoyance to a sharp, stinging pain. And the battle for the health and well-being of your eyes has truly begun, a silent protest against your conscious decision to ignore their basic needs. Even at this relatively early stage of deprivation, your body is sending you clear and unmistakable warning signs, signals you should not ignore. Heed the call, blink, restore the moisture and relieve the strain, or suffer the increasingly unpleasant consequences of your stubborn resistance. After 10 minutes without blinking, irritation turns to real pain. The cornea dries out, rough spots form, and vision blurs. By 30 minutes, your eyes are red and inflamed, blood vessels dilating in response to distress. Reflex tears flow, but without blinking, they offer little relief. At the 1-hour mark, pain escalates to a burning, gritty sensation. Debris accumulates and the protective tear film is nearly gone. Light sensitivity develops, making bright environments unbearable. Concentration shatters as discomfort dominates your attention. The simple act of seeing becomes a painful struggle. Your eyes are now in a state of crisis, desperate for the relief only a blink can bring. Hours without blinking bring dramatic deterioration. Pain becomes intense and constant. The cornea loses transparency. Vision blurs as if looking through fog. Dry spots grow, leading to tiny erosions in the corneal surface. After 24 hours, the eyes are bloodshot, with possible discharge, a sign of infection risk. The cornea is now highly vulnerable to bacteria and pathogens. Pain is excruciating, and even dim light feels unbearable. The risk of corneal abrasion skyrockets. Even a small movement can cause injury. The body is physically and mentally drained, overwhelmed by pain and fatigue. The absence of blinking has turned the eyes from organs of perception into sources of suffering. The necessity of blinking is now painfully clear. Beyond a day without blinking, the situation becomes a medical emergency. The corneal epithelium is severely damaged, exposing sensitive nerves. Pain is relentless, making normal function impossible. Infection risk soars. Bacteria and viruses can easily invade. Infectious keratitis may develop with pus-like discharge and rapid vision loss. Corneal swelling clouds vision further. The eye produces tears and discharge in vain attempts to heal. Systemic effects set in: nausea, fatigue, and psychological distress. The body is not built to withstand such an assault. The absence of blinking becomes a whole-body crisis, not just an eye problem. Weeks without blinking would cause catastrophic, likely irreversible damage. Severe corneal ulcers form, destroying tissue and leading to permanent scars. Scarred corneas block light, causing lasting vision loss. New blood vessels invade the cornea, further clouding vision. Chronic pain and nerve damage may persist even if healing occurs. Inflammation can trigger glaucoma or cataracts, compounding the damage. Unchecked infection could threaten the entire eyeball. Permanent blindness is a probable outcome. The absence of blinking leads not just to discomfort but to devastating permanent darkness. Blinking patterns vary across life and even among humans. Babies blink less, but their tear film is more stable. Medical conditions like Bell's palsy or Parkinson's can disrupt blinking, leading to severe dryness and risk of damage. Some people blink excessively, while others suffer from dry eye syndromes despite normal blinking. The quality of the tear film is as crucial as the blink itself. A blink is one of the fastest muscle actions in the body, essential for rapid protection. The blink reflex shields us from sudden threats in an instant. Real-world cases show the dangers of impaired blinking are not just theoretical. This simple, automatic action is a masterpiece of nature's design. The thought experiment of never blinking highlights just how vital this reflex is for survival. Our journey into a blinkless world reveals a profound truth. The blink is not insignificant. It's a pillar of eye health and vision. Its absence leads from subtle dryness to agony infection and even blindness. The tear film, spread by each blink, is a miracle of biology. Blinking is a silent, tireless protector ensuring our eyes remain clear and healthy. We blink thousands of times a day without thinking, yet our vision depends on it. Even the smallest reflexes can have immense impact on our lives. The next time you blink, remember it's not just a reflex but a gift that lets us see the world. Cherish this unsung hero, your blink, the guardian of your sight.